Assalamu alaikum bade ngolo hani bi mbal he kunkujan keta ya politika biro nal bade malon Suleiman Jam zina ngal lamoy bayo Sheriffo Sonko kansulo men kada brikama area council la kuma kangola anun inshallah telefona na memmin so la kuma kan kon similla kan se lamoy na channel auto men kada kunkujan keta ya politika biro YouTube momo isa share dan ya subscribe inshallah hanal bade malon Suleiman Jam ba fala mo bi assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Eid Mubarak to everyone. Bafala mobe ko salidima alman salisiala. Almale be si jari binyo luma. Na sungo menke, na bato menke, almale na bato lumuta. Alma Gambian sabat lenda mal tema. Na hamen ko men sodo banko e alma Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ya soni endinye. Biiznillah. Mbadon just left the room, Prince Kacha. Na kacha muna na kacha about our country, na kacha na Gambia Bangola. It's more especially dul funding kyolu, more especially dul mulmelialonko. We're using the social media. Kumata bakele, we make the best use of social media. Kumata bakele, na diang kule melialonko, those are the things melialonko. Ibe banko sambala nyato. Kumata bakele. Nabi Diamo, like my topic is some of the realities about some Gambians. Kama nyaming, na kekulu, na barolu. You know, it's very important for us to discuss them. Prune kacha. Nia yung ko akumaya la prune kacha. Olam nyunduko. The hypocrisy is too much. Nafiki asiyara bake. Molu malafika balu tonyala. Molu left like a cold discourse Malayalongo, all man can discourse start. And then, you know, no see that wrong, for nothing moli. For people to understand, go, it can mean for an member caring, a man killing. Because this is very important. Yaji, the price of basic commodities in Bangkok is too expensive. In Bangkok, right now, Masandiso dabe siaring. Mano dabe serling, Tulo dabe serling, Sugro dabe serling. Everything is expensive in this country. But you know, you see, it's a model bejang. You never see those people talking about those things. In another word, ebe diamula the price of basic commodities in this country. Come on, kolia kol milialonko will live multa kikam bankuka. You will never see them talking about those things. The only time, you know, ebe jalebe diamula is either their business. In a timeline, they are talking about their business. They are promoting their own personal businesses. That's what they will do. And then the other thing, timeline is like to send insult. Come ka UDP neng or ka UDP la alpha neng. Or to try to caricature UDP. All that's what they do. But itejala. Comme ngafoko banko be koliarine banko dungul be koliala kono banko dungul batarine. So why not we come and speak about the country? No, anytime they come to Facebook Live alonko they have something against UDP. Anytime you see them they come to Facebook Live alonko they are only there to promote their personal businesses. That is what they are good at doing. But Gambia tambitorale Bimbe tembo men kono jambi. Bimbe tembo men kono jambanko kan jambi. How much are we buying back of rice? Nga man boro sanjelle. How much are we buying back of sugar? Nga sugar boro sanjelle. Why bimbe sugar boro sanawala? What can we do or what should we do? Nyanda minakela purka ajago sugar boro daiji nyimbanko kan. What should the government do? You will never see them in our Facebook ibofala. You will never see them they put in our TikTok ibofala. But all what they are good at doing, UDP be 10, UDP be 10, UDP be 10. Or maybe they come and talk about their businesses. So it's very important Gambian cool. Put na yung cool bundi nyoto. Nyone ne ubantale. Ha. Nyone ne ubantale. Nyone ne cannot happen no again. Nyone ne ubantale. Alankana som mole tara use kang. Bankol bita kanne, bankol be develop kanne, bankol be move kanne. Gambia Banco is a very small country. Gambia Banco, the population is less than some of the countries in a city. What should we do? Especially in funding. Let us not allow ourselves to be used by people. At the end of it, Nina eka bambu fende koma. Eka bambu men koma. You itema understand go mete na fa fenna. That doesn't help you. Eka bambu fende koma o mete makoi. Mayeta mako wala nyundo ko ila banko le economy betea. Ila banko le economy betea. And mine met la banko le economy betea no. What should your government do? What should your government do? What you as a person, what should you do? Pourquoi ko ila banko le economy stable? But they will never talk to you about that. The only thing they will talk to you is about, UDP. It's about the division of this country. It's about Kamul Damal Dundinyola. They will not be ready to talk about the government. It is Masakundai. And you all know what this government is doing. This government will do Milakeka right now. This government is only believing in victim cards. And that's all what they are playing. They are only playing victim cards. You must have about the playka. Benyaja Ahmad Bafele, during the each speech, I mean, ye Alpha Samana, ye Cindy. Iman Sodebe Memfola, Kolyame Bangkokang, they will never discuss to you about Kolyame Bangkokang. The president come, he will never tell us the Kolyame Bangkokang. We expect this each speech. The president will have told Gambian people about the difficulties Gambian Kolbe Memphis can in the Bara Banyan crossing point. The ferry is not working. Ferry Montatama. We expect the Gambian government, we expect the president to tell Gambian people, but this is the plan they mentioned about na ferry. We expect President Barrow Yafamolioko, Niaje this time, Niaje na mano beteng, na economy beteng, na economy beteng, na economy beteng. Na economy beteng. This is the status of our economy. That is what we expect from the president. The finance minister finte afamolioko ñin never caring. La bankole economy be ñu level leto. The price of rice, a ton of rice. This is the price of ton of rice in Thailand. This is the price of ton of rice in India. This is the price of ton of rice in Vietnam. Na mas masakunda yo fomu nyaba. Man boro tono kasa nyina le India, ala tono kasa nyina le Vietnam, ala tono kasa nyina le in China. Let the government come and tell us that. This is a shipment. Niba siple kasa mananja nyina mano le price uti. Nyina mano le price uti. Let the government come and tell us that. Let the government tell us. Bankola economic stable nyadile. Bankole economic stable nyadile. Because one thing we need to understand here, dala sobe boykan. Mina atina dala sobe boykan. Mina atina sefa be dala so domokan. When this government was coming to power, sefa be nunjele, sefa be nun 300 le. B sefa be 550. Mina atina sefa be 550. Why the price of sefa is at 550? Let government come and tell us that. Masakunda na formula. Let government come and tell us corruption o me along ko wala be keri Masakunda kono. Because Gambia will fintina le corruption o Masakunda kono. The audit report fintina le corruption o Masakunda kono. Let government and government fintina afanyo ko corruption o Masakunda kono. Masakunda be in simfani attack. But why they cannot come and tell us ko nyile be keri? And Gambia will kukuli nyata ko understand jam. Gambia, we have all resources. The only thing Gambian should have made we need somebody, should have managed in Bangkok, we need our economy to be stable. We need to fight against corruption. Corruption don't be Bango Sambalanato. We have the resources. We have the resources. But remember, corruption. How many millions come only in agriculture side? How many millions of dollars you all put in our agriculture? Are we seeing those millions today? Are we seeing those millions today? Millions ni ya put muntole. Those millions today. May along with the Gambia government na Masakunda. Your million men samana in the agricultural sector. Who is seeing them? Jumalebe benefit kanala. Jumalebe benefit kanala. Jumale ba talaka nyotema. Na bankolo kodo. May along ko yole samana. Sometimes loans ika julota na bankolo tola. Kobe na senola bundala yuruandela. Who is benefiting from that julo? Ika tala jumale tema. Jumale ba talakang. I am speaking to you people, my fellow Gambians. Masakunda ina fomo lieba. But do you know the problem is? Masakunda will not come and tell us that because Masakunda and Kolu, melo do kola Masakunda kono, woleni ba talakang. They are among themselves, it will be kodo in talakang. It will be along, they are part of the kabulu. It will be along, it will be nyokang. It will be na full talakang nyotema. And the only thing they will do, nibente in your place sink. You wouldn't nyoma, and you don't kill. But are we seeing that as Gambians? But ntoli fo na miro soto bambe kele kilitunu nyame pour Masakunda ya jako be menki kan toli o lonne. And then we are ready to fight against them. We are ready to fight back. What are we doing as citizens of this country? Me mine ke kan me ya longo Masakunda be wole jelen tolu bala. Masakunda ya jako ntoli we are ready to unite. We are ready. Pour ka o Masakunda da ka bondi. Because that is the most important thing. But if government yajako, all what is happening, all what they are doing, Gambian will be seeing Yebulula Nyoka. And government is not seeing that sign in the Gambian people. Kajako Gambians are ready Kanyam Masakunda Bundi because they were Sunyaro Menkeka. They have their intelligence. They have their intelligence. Ibn Kono, Ibn Tarun Dulaldo, and those intelligence are giving them reports all the time. We must be ready as the youth of this country. We must be ready to fight against corruption. I know what I'm telling you. We must be ready as families. Wallahi al-Azim. There are some of the changes, before even Senegal be falling phone. There are some of the changes. Nyaja Makisale Wolke. And there are some of the development Nyaja Makisale Wolke. It's because Senegal in Kole Mentandala. This Senegal funding Kaul. Senegal they are using social media. They use the best part of social media to expose Macky Sall. But what are we doing to expose this government? What are we doing to expose this government? In fact, Macky Sall went to an extent. He have some certain people Joe. They pay them in social media, and the same thing is what President Barrow and his people are doing. I am telling you what is coming on. That is what President Barrow and his people, this is what they are planning. Because that was the game of Macky Sall. But Macky Sall, we know. Try to reach out to these influencers. Influencers also can a live rule. I know this is a warning to some of these people. If a male sign come, because this government is not doing anything, and now they want to use some of you people to mislead the Gambian people. Gambian call that feeling. But to come back to the topic, what are we doing as the youths of this country? This government is not this government. You must kunante. Wallah Azim, it's not this government. And we must be ready. You must be ready. We fight against this government. Look at this suppression. May Alongo will have told at Birkama Area Council. Look at this suppression. But I remember Laron told at Birkama Area Council. We are here. We are ready to fight against corruption. Whoever is following the commissions of inquiries, you have seen what is happening. What has been happening in Birkama Area Council. They can bankola na flow tala, they can molla koro tala nyote ma commercial. Ko susuo. A new policy makers na reko. Susu tala menga kanya ko abe stop lale. Masakuna is saying that no at a stop la. Masakuna is backing people. Mali alongo, they have been embezzling the funds of that council. Masakunda, the government. The government is backing those people to an extent that Amani back a minister because it's one of the most corrupt person. All the scandalous may along go be caring at the ministers of lands. Ka Amad Basam and Kauka minister. At Brigama Area Council, when we were coming, Nathan almost $10 million lebela, $10 million. Wala be ninge. At Brigama Area Council, $10 million loan. Different from other loans. But when we came, now make sure we put up a system. A system may alonko. The loan member, Julo member J may alonko, whatever on records, may alonko, whatever na account holder may alonko, we are using those accounts now put in the credits. Bankola loi même fo wala ñundiko Marcel mu fenal me alongo local government Marcel mu era council le tadi era council le ka Marcel manage governor anala mol isita iko Marcel iko era council tande Marcel government adama baro na la governor e nyabitan na Marcel kan yana Marcel ta by force Yadi mo le me alonko il fait ko wolem NPP Gambian ko tol be nyaabe wala Marcel me alonko banko la loi la nyimfode. This is the law of the land. Yalo ni kana ka mo le ko alwa bunya ngo ne masakunda ma loi bunya why tol be loi bunya la masakunda me alonko. They are the custodians of the law. Ito loi be to lebul, loi bu ko be to lebul. Ni nga tara o masakunda ma loi bunya. Mine ba tinam to lebe o loi bunya la. Bari banko la loi la afako. Iko Marcel area council le ka Marcel manage. Ito le ka Marcel manage. Banko la loi la afako. That is not me. Loi me ya longo president baro ye kali wo loi la. Ayo loi ay kurano sika ay kal ko abo loi la kantala. Ay momo ta do ko la marinya na kabara o loi la. Gambian ko kadi amatolle yena masawta yani mol mel ya lon ko wolle be sunya rolan eni lok na area council mol mel ya lon ko wolle be sunya ro ki kanje sumbalu ne muta ibulo do chaw masakunda e bak ay bonde ay sambadu lado ko alta sunya ro ke jana ban jang yalla mutale yesu muta iko sunya ko teta jere da sunya ro ko sai ibe da mutu ye muta otole sai commission of inquiries be keri. You all hear what has been saying there. Make global at the commissions of inquiries. Million jelu, 100 million. Meya lonko, Bilkama era kasulo kodo over 100 million without being receipted. Ima receipt 100 million. Bilkama area council 100 million. Meya lonko ya benju judge nyokono. Jumale and judge they are in the street freely. Bankola kodo. Over 100 million Gambian dollars from the taxpayers' money. Among coming capital it was not a grant. 100 million taxpayers' money. Molla korra namu julolu. Molla bidikala sinu kodolu. Yo leta yatala nyotema. Ibejang they are scot free. Masakunda aye sika aye transfer aye samba no area council ko alta sunya roke wor. This country nyim banko kan ndol funding kewol be sirinja ndol funding kewol. Are we ready to fight for that country? Nyinam ko me an go be become area council. But with all those fight we were able to give 500,000 to 28 wards. 500,000 to 28 wards. 28 wards, $500,000 to 28 wards, $14 million. We were able to give that within 2 months. 2 months operation. I want Gambian people to understand. Within less than 2 months operation, we were able to give 500,000 to each ward, $14 million in our Sikanadi because we stood Lotal and Co. Sunaro to Kelajam. Go Sunaro to Kelajam. And yet still, we are coming to do more. We are coming to give out scholarships. Because minakata lota minanyaro tapaleya corruptiono nakara lota wala nyaro. Gambian pa alia understand. I'm just telling you this. Pa alia understand ko. If the central government is ready to fight against corruption, wallahi azim. If the central government is ready to fight against corruption, I am telling you, because this Gambia within 1-2 years, Gambia ba fonsadola. The corruption will follow Kerala because it's a killer disease. I'm just telling you that example. Minamoto Balsana. So far, Kabirin not a sign. Every month, the more Kela Joseph in the right time. Every month, our people get their salaries. We are coming to buy trucks, also. We are going to buy so many equipments from the money from the taxpayers' money. From the taxpayers' money. Because Gundura Tapaleya Sunaro, Gundura Olenyaro, corruption. I just want to tell you people probably understand. So if the central government is ready to fight against corruption, along a minute. Because na fulo marala and the economy nga kodome make nga savings menke na bankola na fulo na bankola fanko me ya longo na bankola fanko. I just want people to understand this one because ning masakonda per like corruption or kele the economy will rise up because na fulo men ka sunya na fulo men ka mo kim kilun la jufol kono na fulo me ya longo ka wala samba ye sefo se la bongol kono. You corral some Senegal, you corral some Mali, you corral some Bankolto. Those monies will not flow. Those monies will not flow Melialonko. Ikawole Suna, Bankolo Kodokono. Those monies will be in the government covers. Dalaso be Wula Santo. Gambia will have enough savings. The economy be stable. Dalaso be Barakoso against dollar. Because we have enough dollars in account. If we have enough dollars in our accounts, ibaje logo sign. I mean, dollars on in safe dollars on in dollar be new against la. And the moment dollars on in dollar start to new against dollar, ibaje logo dollar be jilale. Today dollar is almost about 68. Taworo dollar killing Gambia kono taworo ni woro. Taworo ni say dollar kilo ni bankoka. Dollar $1. Taworo ni woro taworo ni say. Dollar kilo bladol ikafali wala ni banko kanja. Mino sabu because dala sola boyta. Mine dala so boyndi. Sunyaro tapaleya kafiriya membe kiri ni banko kanja. Government doesn't care about it. Because all of them they have money in their houses. They have money in their in their cupboards. They have money in their vehicles. Wherever they go, they have money in their pockets. It means spray kan. Gambian money from the taxpayers' money. Nobody cares about the economy. Nobody cares what is going to be at the saving, what is going to be at the state saving. In fact, do you know what they do? The dollar men for canal. The dollar men along dollar money withdraw. They go and do falling to the local market at the local markets. Nga kodo men fonction sa dollar me alon ikawole dinna ni masakunda molu minister ani modolu ikawole ta yede ya fali at the local market, but not even only even at the state house from state house ika falu the local market. They don't go to banks and do changes. No, they go to local markets because they are using dollars. Many of these ministers are all using dollars and euros. They don't use Gambian dollars. So how do you expect our economy put in the economy as a when state ministers are using foreign currencies? When the president is using foreign currency, the president will be safer. I can safer 1 million safer dealer. 1 million safer when dollars is in this country. Yetaya, I want $1,000 sika aya dealer. When dalaso la muntul la banko la kodot. Dalaso. Aya dealer, you go. Ita you go to local market. Ita local market. Ita dollar fale at the local market. Dollar you go to local market to go and change it. Any rate. Saying dalaso barakala no nyadile. When there is no control, dalaso la karola. When there is no control about dalaso la karola. But I want people to understand, maybe the sickness, the sufferation. Gambia Banko be batamen kono. I want people to understand and we must be ready to speak the truth. We should not fear anybody in this country. Billahi wallahi, nunkom be fear. Nunkom be sila doro nyim banko be tulaf mongolo kono. We should be ready to be gale. Hey, Gambian call coming for wallahi azim. There is no country in dunia kono me alonko. They just get their independent. Ila banko ni la na fulo tarawon nyambo just like that. We must be ready to fight together. Be parallel na kelo kenyolo. Ye muta yen sorong. There is no sugarcoat in here. There is no sugarcoat in here, Mbadun. And we must understand this, yeah? Nyimbanko ka meme nyimbanko ka wallahi azim. My people, I am talking to you people. And I want you people to understand meme caring. Kebale na President Baroya. Amandiam about the ferry. Amandiam fen fakaka dino attack. Because all that is about their own interest. Ka imamul attack. Ahmad Babe membe for can be, it's all about their interest because they don't care about anything. All what they care is how are they going to lobby money from UN? How are they going to lobby money from EU? How are they going to lobby money from international organizations? Like if FGM, Hani FGM knew about it wrong, Gambia will not have money. Fontol, we cannot have money by ourselves. Fontol, we don't have the land. What is this government doing for us to benefit from our land? What is this government doing for us to benefit from our river, from the ozone we have? Gambia have a big ozone. We have a big space in the ozone. We have a big space in the ozone. What is this government doing for us to benefit from the ozone? What is this government doing? Gambia Melekeka. But Adama Barrow and his people are not ready for that. Adama Barrow and his people are not ready for that. All what they care is ibe motobal sanyan ibe korraje lesenna. Our land na bankole keno ibe ikadi jumal lela. Our business be jumal lebulu. Na business be mol mel bulu nim firo kada. Right now as we are speaking, mboda salo lokon. Many of these big businessmen right now as we are speaking. Yele business okele ipareta they have done their business now they are taking everything not through central bank but physical cash. Physical dollar. They go to Mali, so they go to Dubai and others. Physical dollar. Gambia government staff solo. Gambia government dokulalu. People with Gambian diplomatic passport. Walebe dala sota yabula. Walebe dollar muta yabula fongo kono. Yabula suitcase kono. Yasambe Dubai. Yasambe China. It's not going to go through our economy. Through the banks. So that our economy can rise up. So that our economy can rise up. No, they don't care about the economy of the state. Nimbankole economy is stable. Why are we not going to buy a bag of rice at 2,500? If the economy is not stable, why are we not going to buy a bag of sugar for $3,500? But no, you have to understand this. Because remember Kerolo Nyunduko, you know, one thing they are not telling people, all this skyrocketation of the price. It can Gambian call it can nene mental man understand. It can nene mental and man understand. If a ton of, for example, let's say 1 ton of rice, because a ton is 20 bucks. At 1 ton of rice, for example, if it is costing $400, for example, $400, for example, that's 1 ton of, American rice in China or 1 ton of American rice in Thailand. $400. Neotara dollar rate, dollar to dollar, for example, neamu talul, for example, talul $50. Or dollar rate is 55. How much? But because there is no control, na foreign currency control because of what our economy and the economy is boiling. What should this government do? Because the economy is stabilizing. The money men kana, economy men kana banko kang, the businesses men ko will be caring. Masakunda nyanda ka wala control. We have good savings, we have good economy. Masakunda kan yung kodol melta ka fok ekasilo le doku. Madamulu, let's use our brain. Let's use our brain, my people, my fellow youths. And what they will come to I mean, let's form our own party. Let's form a coalition. No! Don't can some way deceive. I should wallahi azim. Many of these people, they are out there all the time fighting against Usainu Dabo. It's because of Allah telling you, it's because of the love you have for this country. But it can hide from the coma. But they know that the person have the knowledge. I learned those at I hamos to put him back for the promised land. But they don't care. Even now they can't feeling the Kakuma can sound failure. But we should see this country first. So I am appealing to the Gambians youth, Gambia funding. We must be ready to be together. And the only political party, Gambian the only political party is UDP. Without no doubt. After all these difficulties, there is no political party. So why can't we all join UDP? Why can't we all join UDP? And then UDP doesn't come and look, Albanco, no, UDP co. This is what we have for you people. Me funding kawol empower nyadile. Funding kawol ben na fulo no nyadile. UDP call Nanyana Soto. This is how we are going to empower the youths. This is how we are going to empower our agricultural sector. This is how we are going to empower the fishery sector. This is how we are going to empower the women of this in this country. Women in this country. Madul. It's very simple. Somebody, especially the youths funding Kyaulu. Alankana some moyen nene. Alankana some moyen separate. Alankana some moyen divide. Alankana some monum kumena and tuloko no meya longo. Abenyim banko le kasarala. All for their own personal interests. Bankol be move kanne. Bankol la funding kol be move kanne. Bankol la funding kol are big investors in other countries. Why? Fundol takela noba. Fundol takela noba. We can do it. We can do it. And let us not allow anybody to confuse us. Wallahi, the only political party in Bangkok, the only political party in this country, Mensa Gambia Bondino is UDP. Without no doubt. The only political party as we are speaking. So if those other political parties are not seeing UDP as the only political party, they come and join UDP. We've already tested them. They cannot do it. They cannot do it. Because the main thing is to fight against corruption. That is the main thing. Is to fight against corruption. is to fight against corruption. Nyimbanko wallah lazim. Pour nyimbanko ita nyato is to fight against corruption. The moment we fight against corruption, along ko nyimbanko bita nyato. Let moy bayo lako momo. Every one of us, our main focus be kala nyame. Kaje ko na banko la economy bita nyame. Our main focus be kala mendo wala nyinduko. Bena mola life change na nyadi le. How are we going to change the life of our people? How are we going to change the life of our people? So, ndebe dandro kala doron. Gambian kolu alankana so moy njakasi. Fondin kewlo alankana so moy tulun sonno mola. Alankana so moy tulun sonno mola. His Excellency ala usenu numukunda dabo. I kata kuo men kenyim banko e. I kano men so kenyim banko e. The love he have for this country. Wallahi, I tell you, if we voted for him, na banko diala, I am telling you, me batamen kono me bola kono. Because the guy have love for the country. Usenu have love for this country. And many of these people, they are using people against Usenu because they know him very well. They know Usenu very well. Ila sunyarolu, ila tapaleyalu. Yalang Usenu will never accept that. Atela sunyarol alawla, atela tapaleyal alawla. But come fongo, moya fonye when Usenu was in the government, ay jumal la kodota, ay tapaleya jumal ke masakunda kono. Ya famole. That alone should give us hope. Kajako, this man have love for this country and this man will take this country to the promised land. That alone. That alone. Mome ya lonko akeda foreign minister. Ay dunia bankol tama. Akeda vice president. Abota masakunda kono. Government mallono ka fako ay nyil tinyani masakunda kono. That person have passed the exam. Mome ya lonko ay doko ke masakunda kono. Being a foreign minister. A foreign minister. Yeah, a foreign minister. Being a vice president. Aboto masakunda kono. Masakunda man fintino ya fuko anyin na fulka tinya masakunda kono. And no say amura the government may along aboda kono. Akawo government criticize. That government cannot have anything against him. But that alone shows how that person is. That alone tells us Usenu is a person may along nina banko diala. Wallahi azim. Lefata da me futala jele. Because we keep saying, let government come out. Let government come out and tell us. They will not do it. Because there is no evidence. There is no evidence. But B, Ahmad Ba, there is evidence ko ay banko na fulo kasaran. There is evidence ko ay sunyano ke masakunda kono. And many of them, many alon ke benye masakunda kono. Neje B, Ahmad Ba all the time, akalo kaka baro pressing. Ahmad Ba alon membe kering. Ahmad Ba alon membe kering. Neje all the time, atabuka fensoro naman kalo, kafako, adama baro nying, it's all about what he is doing in this government. Abe Gambia na fulo men kasara kam. And on Gambians, we have to be wise enough. Let's hold people accountable based on our money, based on our resources. Based on our resources. Usenu man na kolisunya. Usenu man fenta masakunda kono. He was in the government for 2 years. Mome yalonga be masakunda kono sanji fula. Amam kono sunya masakunda kono. Aman naful sunya masakunda kono. Wallahi lazim no ko e banko dina mba sambal mba do kula 5 years alon ko nyadi la ba do kula na ko e banko dina mba do kula 5 years ne banko dia la ba do kula le because 5 years ngo ndol kam même foi very simple ngo let them come out and tell us ko usunu da boy ñu suñu. You know, I had one guy akoha they are coming to have a coalition talk. They are coming to have coalition talk. So the coalition talk la coalition diamo ñing ba start la Gambia jan. Ako be start la Gambia jan. Ako that's where they are going to start here. Let them go ahead. But one thing I know, we are ready to engage Gambian funding Kaulu. Katandi loko, they are coming up. Iminakane. Nali la moela, wallahi azim. They are only businessmen. They are only businessmen. Businessman only muti. And now, ilaranya banko kanne, ilafaka banko kasara, ilafaka tinyaro ka banko kanjang. They have no way. They went to Senegal. Ebe Senegal kono, Senegal nkoli ye fasun kelo ke faye. Now, iko kada coalition de da. Ilao timo, so-called for the people, by the people. For the people, by the people. We know all what they are planning. We know all what they are planning. Ha. Mo be elon jumalle mo multi. E Canadian ne, ye fenga mo le koto le karanda, they are educated. Ha. Ye fenga mo le koto they are educated. Anytime when they are talking, Gambia, ni momo le faka banko win, you have to go in for your coalition. Ha. Momo le faka banko win, because you have to go in for a coalition. Go. Let them tell us. Senegal right now, Sonko, they have not go in for any coalition. They have not go in for any coalition. They have not go in for any coalition. Let's call a spade a spade. It was Pastef, but other parties comes and join Pastef. Other parties will not join the Pastef gang. Pastef will a candidate Londi, they follow Pastef candidate. Because they all know at that very time, Pastef was the only party having the numbers. Can we do it that way? If they are they are genuine people. They are genuine people. Go. Jumale be mojela, political party jumale be mojela, number babul, mo babula, koyoko nana joni, aina joni emanson. What is the purpose of this coalition? Pastor Vie ba momento, wale atina today. Wale atina today. Pastor, they were able to select their ministers anyhow they want to do it. Gambian kolu alinkana son tole yala. Alinkana son nyamati yala. Niaje bi, Pastor, even their own party militants. Ila own party militant meli alongo. Moli eni woleje, Imeta has ministers. Because they are free to select whoever they want to select as a minister. There was no pressure on them. There was no so-called agreement on them. Gambians, so let's learn from them. No part karamo with them. Because it was Pastef. So there was no pressure who is going to be the minister. There was no pressure. Who is going to be minister of this? Who is going to be minister of... No. It was all about Pastef. You want to join us? Come and endorse us. Nobody go. Jumale bin Sonna, a political party, may endorse because of the policy you have. None of them. There is nobody may along join the Pastef gang. And then I'm Kabuka Marina la policy. All of them, they came to Pastef and endorsed the policy of Pastef. It's under Pastef la policy la. They join Pastef. Pastef is the government in Senegal. Pastef la goes Senegal la government. Alankana son moli nene. And my advice will go to the youth funding Kyaulu. Because Melankeda, il have to control funding Kyaulu use. Il have to control funding Kyaulu Kila Jorawati. Il have to control funding Kyaulu ta Kamuda Katulun Sondomola. Il have to control funding Kyaulu ta Kangenyo Jawoti. Alankana Sonwala. My fellow youths, Alankana Sonwala. All the styles be membe kekan, all the plans be membe kekan, the open door policy be membe kekan. Alal hakil tuto bake. They have been in this government for how many years? Imam menke nimbi iko kana woleke. Gambians, let us be very careful. Let us be very careful. So mol me alon we kama moleko ha. Particularly the Gambia we know they are just confused. They are just confused. And iman leva ka tonyala balundi. Let's call a spade a spade. Wallahi, party killing. Senegal la wara Gambia, party killing. ita election win party killing pastef mu party killing it. But other political parties will let you endorse. You have to come and join us. We move this country together. But come and there is going to be a coalition. Abe manke fenti because they all want their cake. Hey, Gambian ol Alkarang. There was coalition in 2016. What happened? What happened? So why should we go in for coalition again? Gambia have already tested that. Gambia tested already. There was a coalition in Macky Sall government. When Macky Sall was coming to power, it was a coalition government. Coming Macky Sall government, it was a coalition. But what happened? Animal coalition okay, you should do your I buy. Let's call a spade a spade. Macky Sall it was a coalition. Kabir Macky Sall ka coalition no Kabir Macky Sall ka mansaya la force government pour kana it was a coalition de benna boko yakar coalition no benna boko yakar mun coalition olti but menake Kabir Macky Sall la masa kunda kono ay menake ani wo mol mel yalon ko jonto ñoko ay be bayle usundur ñol be bo lokono ay be bondi ministre yalal because Macky yajelo ko anila miro man killing Macky yajelo ko ala ferol ni wala ferol man killing Macky be bay so la tamina la ko denke they want Gambia to go through that again kafako la coalition wala e be na ha karla be kala minister di karla be kala nyindi yena yem minister position o di la they will not deliver no. If you want to join, you can send me a link. I will accept you. They will not deliver. Madam, I understand. There is no party in this country. May I long come coalition ola. Look, among the party lo joining kang. We want political parties to come and join us. Because Gambia, Jumale Balanako UDP is the biggest political party in this country. Jumale Balanawala. So if you believe that UDP is the biggest political party, why can't you come and put your support, join your support with the Democratic Party? What is the reason behind it? Minamula Risino, Allah for your family bang. Gambia funding Kaulunka Diamatole, Alankana so moe nene. Alankana so moe nene. My fellow youths. Alankana so moe nene. I am appealing to each and every one of you people. My fellow youths, they are only there to mislead us. They are only there to drill us. They are only there just for the time of waste if we have to go in for a coalition government. Imagine how many years deliver to settle down. Each of those political parties will want to interest level before they settle down. Each of them. Each of them. Each of them. Sango, Alna Ale join party or party me along, will war a party will be. Ale mul al noma, Alniana Nakafunoma. Because Sam Tamano Gambia le Bata Kang, Gambia le Sofa Kang, Sofaration of Gambia Kang, Gambia economy betina Kang, Gambia Nafula betina Kang. More kill more than Gambia Naflo Talaka no tema, Alna Nakafunoka na Banco Bondi. The security of this country is no more in Banco man secure again. Alna join you Kang, Nana Banco Kanda, Nana Banco Tanka. It's very simple. It's very simple. So you never tell Bulu. And Joram Montaran Tolbul, Fenton Tolbulu is the only thing that mentioned to appeal to my fellow youth. Funding Chol call appeal. Funding Chol. I am appealing to my fellow youth. I am appealing to my fellow youth. Let's come together. Let's come together. Let's come together. Let's come together as one family. Wallahi lazim. Nin kafta nyoma ndol funding chawlu. Mbe banko bondila ni NPP masakundabul. Do you know this OIC? New OIC may have what is going on there. Right now, NPP la ñu boy ndewul mel yalla ko be ka diam NPP la media. They sign all of them. But have you seen them in the media? Alialo ko be ken. NPP la ñu boy ndewul mel be ka diam audio to teng. NPP la ñu diam la mel be ka diam audio to. Alialo ko they sign them. OIC they signed and they are paying them our money because they budgeted over 20 million yola budget for only media. 20 million Gambian dollars yola budget for media. OIC MPP la ñu boy ndewul melan ko bijam ye bela sign but aliyejele bank have you seen them ye in the media? Why it mustn't get published in the media? Because they know what they are doing. Law for the Jawla Nyolu, Talabo Kanjina Nyolu, Jaimana Nyolu, and others. They sign all of them. You better sign $20,000. $20,000. Gambia Kodo Yole dealer. But Minati never in the media. Why my come and do other media, come and do other influencers so you melt in the media? Minati never will fit in the media because they know what they are doing. Na Bankola Kodo, state covers, Bankola Kodo. They sign all of them. Because when they sign 360, Mankajang Delinion and others, they also complain for why they don't sign them. They also complain why they don't sign them. That was their complaint. Yeta, beta. And they are paying them our money. OIC. So Nina Kamamoleko, OIC is about the country. But what are they doing? Is it about the country? Kamamoleko, OIC, Alimbe Kapunyoka, na OIC International. Kawal Famole, Alimbe Kapunyoka, na OIC advocate. But say Alimbe Kapunyoka, when you are making OIC as a political tool, you are telling us Alimbe Kapunyoka. The OIC is coming. Government the President Barrow. Why President Barrow is not talking about the OIC? To make it inclusive. Yeah, how many Arabic schools will engage about the OIC? And the OIC is all about Islamic. And there, I am talking to the Arabic school students. Talibol Kajamatul Lejang. Alinkana som moye na haklo domo. Ni masakunda matul hati. Talibol. OIC is all about Islamic. Among Islamic matters. It's all about Islamic Ummah. 52 Islamic states. Islamic states. But what are they doing for the Islamic schools? What is their plan for the Islamic schools? Islamic students, they will also benefit from the OIC. Because we've seen other countries, how it happens in those countries. We have seen other countries. We've seen other countries called so we are not fools. Somebody will saying all what we will do. Minala Kafali, member Kerim Bangkok, a dependable funding your level. And one thing I want, look, them baby go Senegal. Senegal funding your may fancy acadiamu against the government. Funding your bay palatally. They all use their social media, they use their TikToks, they use their Facebook to expose the government. Kamasa kundanyin kala trouble saramoli. Funding your. So I am appealing to funding Cholbe, and I'm giving this task to funding Cholbe. Let's use our social media. Let's use our Facebook. Let's use our TikTok. Wherever we can have access to talk, let's use it to expose this government. Funding Cholbe, wallahi. Naful jama bale betinya kan yimbanko kan. Molmeli alon ko kunu melong. Molmeli alon ko fentebulu. Molmeli alon ko sadalan na lemuti. Molmeli alon ko they have no love for this country. Wala multi-million alon ko bi wala be masakunda kono. Ibe masakunda na fulo kinyakan. I am appealing to my fellow youths, funding Kewol. Funding Kewol. Funding Kewol. I'm just appealing to you people. Et quand même, leadership co. Look, let them not put leadership co al kono. All what should be in your head is about the project. There are many people in this country who can be leaders. But in fact, when we are talking about leaders, there is already a leader. He has proven himself. He has proven himself to the Gambian people. Usainu have proven himself to the Gambian people. Usainu Dabo have proven himself to the Gambian people. He was in the government. Abenu masakunda kono le. Abona masakunda kono. Masakunda me bulo tori no la kapuka nyim na fulkar na sunya ya. And the only disease nyim banko la kurang man kefendi na man kawti na fultinga. Corruption. Nyim banko the biggest disease of this country is corruption. Corruption odro. So a person me alongo nobody finger point mo me bulo tori na kapuka sunya role. The person is qualified to be our leader. But leadership is not our problem here, Badimon. Our problem is each and every one of us to come out in the social media to expose this government. Can you masakunda expose? Can you masakunda lankanaba? Keep katani Gambian kolego you masakunda nyadilet. That should be our interest here. That should be our focus here. Each and every one of us. Every 2 days or every 3 days. You use your social media, you write about this government. That should be the focus of each and every one of us. That should be the focus of each and every one of us. What should we do to expose this government? Tinya remember ke kanyum masakunda kono kaw fo moli wala ñu deklan to be do koti wala ñu deklan to be do koti. So I am appealing to my fellow youths. I am appealing to my fellow youths, please, for God's sake. Please. We use our social media about issues. Welcome, my brother. Yes. Welcome, my brother.
Yes, hello, Uncle Sheriffo Nimbara.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, Alamanda Salsi Alafana, Alakana Kendan Salti.
Amen. Thank you.
Mantabin from Bankola Al Halul Vitakanyame, Ale Falindirki, I Falindro from Naki, I K. Wool South.
Amen. Thank you.
Banku Jun Yakitala, Cairo from the Sabatla Bankoka, Banku Jun Kano, Cairo Banko.
Amin.
Parce que e ka dal mel fe kumata barinte la fa wan la dan tan fa la dro me alon ko wo nte ngaje je kamira bakel ada nyanta banku
Thank you.
nan be mira because
Thank you.
last time wolo ngeni Yunus Hydrangol je diamo kan diamo ni a betata but nde la soto je dame alon ko je fo je la fa ka je jansanu because Yunus
Thank
nyol
you.
mu molti Gambia Hydral mo li respect le
Thank you.
ninko sirifol mo li respect le by right
you.
ni Yunus ay leta state after the UDP la al falma ko ko ntala miro mu nyinete ale juber kala ke kullo konoti o sifal wala men takake
Thank you.
barka si social media pati al banko mol yo itela la slo mol buñale fati kunda haydara si de kundal ñin kundal Gambia diwne ñil buñal amanke si ko fam bot adum
Thank you.
na mello even party leader ñol wol alfa mel be ñato je yol be buñal leta safe please leta safe yefuto alfa ma ya fay ko ndala miro mu ñineti ado lafta ko nali akete ñi na bondino result nakata o ñawlo be da bare si social media i jawol mel yalon ko kunu walle kelanu e ko tete silo banko ka i jawol walle i barum fa ye binki ñol fa ye modol fa e dol ke kenta ye dol to kenta yakon walla miro mu menti anim bi tamen be UDP kono atella miro e naka kilinti jam questionolti imari ke mira nyaade le so ni alfa le ba men ka hani atra ko man dalila natnan folo de ngata akliya bas ngata akliya la me yalon ko miro lo kan dalilo natnan folo ni le bata men ka kunun ni be joro kele ko moy men ka ala kata ko e bola dilal al place o ni ala bule bulu ni fawnu ko tonya be damen batatal al ngadi newnu natnan ay ke ko la dunyoti bara kana ke militant la presoti wala kana ke molla presoti mel yalon ko they are outside the circle o man nyana ke mel be outside circle mol man nyana kolvo ni wala right lon ka fo mole ko UDP kol nyanta kanyineke yemel fa yemel binki nyol fa yemel barun fa wol fana mar right so to yafo ko atel mel kanyim ko no nyinta atel la right ndola la right mu nyinti ndola nyata kanyim.
This is the point.
Okay, mel ka fon ka kunu wala multi mel yalo ko kadiam patio newna wala kadiam banko fauna newna so ni bo im fala tonyalo ni wala right lo ndol fana la right lo ngafo ko no même problème oti jan yon tol barun le fa yen tol binki nyol le fa ye modol le fana fali fa o banko ka so ni
thank you simple
ni dole right so to nyim ye nyim fo fondol final mal right so to ka fon nayin kebal mel batata je ngol blaje folo
wallahi
ado même fana point mo yenda quand même consider baro tondo men to Gambia de un tondo modo asia batala no bale bije wo tondo da mandam wo sem mol sila ka fo ko be yanku bala natla na nga sindije baro men ke mol las ken yanku fo na yo ke mol dol ko nin de un soto alfa ne de un soto din ike din ne bulake din no manan Cameroon na ngado ma bo man salo fana ko bar nde men folo we alfa ne de un soto al din keba al yaje ko ayal fa soki ana fa dun tanyola findita tan natal dindol be korda kono ning atla ko ale hamosodo ni dindo fana lafta findila aya fa soki ka findo korda kono wala ka foku ninge akal dinkendol nyanta willa aliye lo aliya fo allo ko to may ko hani ko to may nyine kunu kunu nyine keta ni de fana nyinke bi nyine be kalal exemple o me modi ya ko wanyol nyil mel be ke to fo flag be ala ni dem yiti fona findi ye pan senen ya fo mole ko ali si ngan sabar ngatu kebal ko men kata barola malla fo le ke yakubala men kata barola malla fo le ke taldel men kata barola malla ko wala ke malik lol men kata barola malla ko wala ke landin sanala men kata barola malla ko wala ke modola UDP kono me alon ka be denna jamfal because mol mel bije kanyim fo e se yankuba filini nole munad ne sa filini no e be dikrim fennela men be bulita me yusla comme ye baro filini nyame bari minat ne kada bo denkandi je e jikita ko ni na de tin ke bay ta filini nol adi ta plate nola so you don't point out ka otuje ke nyun ndol so mo ne ka nyum pamul
so you see yalo man lafi come because we don't want to have a discussion about this because we discussed that at another level and we don't want to discuss this matter in the social media again but coming one thing nyanta ka wolu fo mole to asena wala nyundo mol kana so moy tulon hakilola mo jama baje bi mel yalon ko in social media and they are talking about against Ousainou Darboe it's not about there's a lot of things ku jama bale beje because Ousainou yalon nako ila be sunyarol melkela Usain will never allow them. They know this guy. They know who is he. Because when he was in the government, many of them, they went to Usain. To get some opportunities in the government. Usain Mansong, they offer him millions. Because look, let's go to the likes of Boubacar Diawara. When Boubacar Diawara left I mean, through Black Sandiala. Ako UDP la biro la bebelo. Usain Mansong is not going to happen. Because that is Nimpati Lower Camp. And many of those people, many of them, Kalilu Wagenyol, when they all want to come, Usain Mansong wala. So because they know this man Nanata, he's not going to allow them and they all said now it had a Malta. You don't know. Look, I don't want we have discussed this one in another level, and then I don't want to break the law because the agreement is we don't want to talk about this again, no more. So, but we are not fooled. And we are watching.
Okay, good. Sorry, discuss koteke. They come from mistake quality. Hani adra UDP ila parti nyaton ko la cité ko nyin kana discuss koteke. But still I will discuss can. Still no. Melba discuss can. Sorry.
What we need 1 minute. What we need to discuss now already we have a leader. Now our leader have a policy level, and then he has agenda, he have ways. We can discuss that. Nobody is going to stop you not to discuss that. The agreement movement we are bringing a second option to Usain Dabo.
Okay.
No, let us not do that. We are not going to speak to we are not going to make any other option against Usain Dabo. Usain Dabo Sama, and then no, if anybody I mean, go and kill yourself. Usain Dabo le project. Usain le project. Usain Dabo wala be konko bolantol kan. Usain Dabo wala be corruption wakala antol lajiko. Usain Dabo wala be jana kenno di lantolla. So nimmo mo le fo moyla. I mean be yourself.
Good.
UDP is open door policy. Come and join UDP, but you cannot be outside. It's very simple.
Good. Thank you very much. Yes, point out exactly adanyanta kele wala nya because ita fono la ko tol dunya daw dan kol ka to wat nga example da Senegal patil mel be lata Sonko kan fo Sonko le tata lata wol kam bam fo le na te lata Sonko kan common sense da ila tije do wala na te lata Sonko kan so wala na te lata Sonko kan
why they all join Sonko? Why did they join Sonko? Why did they join Sonko? Why they all come and join Sonko? What was the reason? What was the reason why those parties they joined Sonko? What was the reason?
Okay, reason membi je yaje ko Sonko la mo siata kata min dolla.
Thank you. Simple, very simple.
So, what why you know mel final bi je ngaju be ite fonction tay ko UDP mu pat tonya majority be to level. So why would ite bono le fanka ye munyano yes bar ye na la UDP ka?
Na fi ko lemu.
Common sense. One point.
They are going to have a coalition talk in Atlanta. I mean, they are going to have a coalition talk at Atlanta. I mean, let them. Yeah, because they are going to have a coalition talk in Atlanta. Marlon, I don't know, is on the 5th of July. I mean, on the 5th of July, they're having a coalition talks at Atlanta, and they will start it here in Gambia here, and then all what they are planning, all of Minduko, Emina Nyaming, Ka Usain Dabo doya Gambian Kole, Ka UDP doya Gambian Kole, Ka Tani Gambian Kole. So it's like their coalition form is all about attacking Usain's character. Because more led Usainu Noma, and the Melba Usainu Noma, Iba will son no more Domona Yamming, Iba will Hakilo Tina Yam Usainito. Because if you listen to the guy interview, it's all about that.
Exactly.
They are forming a forces or a movement to come and talk against Usainu Dabo. to come and talk against the personalities of Ousainou Darboe. This is all what they want. Among the Fenty, because Menaketa, in a banco canyon, Ilafaka Banco Nafulo Casara, Ousainou Mansong, Ilafaka Tapalayake, Ousainou Mansong, Ilafaka Cabriake, Ousainou Mansong, Ilafaka Bancola, Ilafaka Banco Naka, Ousainou Mansong. Among the Fenty, because Ousainou Menti, Ousainou Keleka Walela. That's why it called a Kataka Folelo, Kapome Yalong, a Minaka Ousainou Kele. It's all about this. If Kokada Kapolo Atlanta, Mayalong, a Minaka Ousainou Kele.
Good.
It's all about that. But they are not ready to come and join the biggest political party. Na Gambia, Tinaro member in Bangkok, na Fulo member Tinaka in Bangkok, corruption member Kika in Bangkok, Tilimbala member Kika in Bangkok. They don't want to talk about that, but they are all what they have is to talk against Ousainou Darboe, to talk against UDP. This is the problem of in this country. What is the problem in Bangkok, and there is no way we can address this. Go UDP. We keep saying this. We have open door policy. We have open door policy.
Exactly.
Momo ya lonko, itemu banku din kendole. And you love this country. And ya lonko tanya corruption ole benyim banko kang. Na seno bunda mantala yuruwari. Na agriculture bunda mantala yuruwari. Na health sector mantala yuruwari. Momo lata wala. And ya lonko the economy is folding. The economy me boy kan. Ilata kon na karama bunda be tina kan. Na pisiri bunda mantala betiarin. Ilata nyina ko UDP lam patio me yalan ko so bono ilata nyina ko Baro Masakunda will never change that. Come and join UDP. Come and join UDP. If you love this country, then I join UDP kan. It can memfale ka ko ha leadership. Leadership is not the problem of this country. I mean, come and go. It's about having people with good mol mi yalan ko hakili kendo be la mol yalan ko e banko kanu. Mol mi yalan ko tapale ya mantere la ko alna UDP mana banko bondi president Baro na yusungulu bulu.
Exactly.
We have a leader Mayor Lonko is capable. We have a leader Mayor Lonko. We have love for the country. We have a leader Mayor Lonko ala nafulo ala Kobe spend just to see this country I put up to the promised land.
Exactly. Well, e kam fota wala adu e kam ni bella ni agenda me ya lote ni movement oni lundo beje ngaje linko kina linko ni ngabu sandundaje Birenu ndaje ngalla moy ndata je mbela moyro yeben foten tonyalo linko ni ibe mento imanna kafo ko be kudole kala dinata men na wolon ka UDP kala adu ngaje UDP diun dolle fon fintita ko te dun daw ko fokon bi dun daw ko fokon UDP da bala na talo yolle kinaje mo fintita ko hey ni manke UDP kuti de ni manke kuti ni movement olti la fa kalo le programme ala ko ete be movement lo no lo banko la ko to nyaadile ite atra dabo e movement lo bo banko kan abo banko la agenda pousse kan Gani ba movement do lola me alon ko kutamalo mol metelo edet na ka foma ba bar ajube de agenda membe buli kalon ko tonya nilo multimillion alon ko nafikol lom adu central government blobo o movement ko non
we know it
ndunda linko ndola ngabu sale ndunda je bi ndunda je hani sa han bimbela mo rolaje mbela mo ke ka fo venim fon ka moy ti ko men fay mantra tanke kam fana fikia adu funding kala wolti mel yalon ko mol ko nyanta jikala wala nyanta im banko bondira funding kala wolti mel yalon ko dol bi banko la tax monil wol karandi fay futata position o de ben position o mendo atel man si o banko alfa mel tax payers yela ko dol jo aketa banko la ranke so kono wala hako momenti atel man si ko la hako defend fatel kalka sile kana wol kebal mota ko ke doya o banko les al nga nyal yel foninkel al nga nyal yel membe caring ni manje ni ma moy ni ma la moy ibu kalo bladol dunje yesi ye la moy il faut kalo lako agenda le be nyil bulu mel yalon ko banko jam falo adu mol bi de ngamol soute ngamodol bi de ngol soutel wol be banko kan ibe central government ibe do ko laje wala bol koma fo la nyanta kel
thank you
ni mol ko mbako ha ni lebe ni mol ko ma mel ka foko al nga fondin kel na UDP la leader ni mama kanda nyol nyanta ka falina mo mantale ko ma na ma central government
central government be ko
ni le manke daba manke Gambia la problème oti mama kanda manke Gambia la problème oti Halifa Sallah manke Gambia la problème oti Gambia problème sabale soto Adama Barrow Sidi Njai Fabakar Fambo Njata ni la Gambia la problème oti bi mo ko veni kola ni sida banko ka ibe jam len banko la kola e ko banko la nyato tay la fa ko fo ni mo sabol ni fo ni ko mo la moy
look you know that ko Fabakar la personal aid ala personal aid même ala personal aid adi mo men aya wulu ala own biological dio wala mala PhD, wherever he is going in this world, and wala kata. What a kind of nepotism is that? And before me now, when more the Gambian demo, I will tell the Mayalo go the personal aid. Well, was the personal aid to the speaker. Mayalo go manga speaker about it, but Roberto Kualaje. But I also our own demo, our own biological demo. What kind of nepotism?
Okay.
This government, you must have kundala.
Okay. Good. Okay, good. Mad Jabate and Amar Sise, those people will come in for. Ninga Tranunko at a left of Banku Duniela Bunya Dila, Yella Ororo Dila, Moyala Bunya, Natu Blocono. You fem for me along Comolbesonala, Clobesonala. Go, Amar Yolta Dipte Bunconole. Madinol no bela le me alon ka jampate se diam no banku diwni moy jani bet itol bet diam la banko mo la kola patiol la kola mel yalon kol man si government follow ka fo ko e bobula la wolle nom kol sukrut e kol kiskisi jani bla central government député bun kono men bije dawol to yol dada itella ma mo la loi sika ya fay bantoto wal wal bi mo ne be kan woto fe man ko ku jamal be go banko ke nyanta men ko nyanta diam la mel
no elamo yalon demam Uncle Madi, I don't want to. It's not my amanke mode me alonko. I want to respond to him also. And Omar, you know, Nando gave me alonko at yalon the respect between us. But look, I want to tell you one thing here. When Nelson Mandela was fighting against the white supremacy in South Africa, there was no time. Nelson Mandela go say it definitely leadership the dollar. No. Nelson Mandela was the one leading the fight. And I fight football along fight so fight bankoso kabaya bankoso alafaka di men ideal. But I bankoso la. Okay, let's talk about Kwame Nkrumah. Kwame Nkrumah and the core, they all fight. It takes them so long. But when they fought 4 years before Ghana at the end of it, I mean Otumolem in Adnaka Power D. Okay, let's talk about not only those people. Abla what of Senegal? How many years Abla what of Senegal was leading his party? And I have fight until I banko settle. Five banko rule. Or Kabaya banko rule. B. Nobody is talking about Abla what Kabuka Abla what is going to stand as the flag bearer for payers. But I do want someone whatever. Whoever. He brought somebody to lead the party. So, but Gambians need to understand this. You know, it's all about a game. They want to play a game to us. If a game want to play, if you want time limit in the government, there should be time limit in there should be time limit in your party. That is just a joke.
Okay, good, Sheriffo.
Go. I want to ask you something. Your own compound. For almost how many years it lem alpha? Ibe balloon. Fentela imam kura. Ide wakana ka foko. Sa ida fana left ila alpha ya ganyu so kono jap. Imam kura fentela. Ida do be kendari. Ide wakana ka foko left ila korda, ila on korda. Ila on korda me ya lo itele dingul wulu. On to mo furu ka bona sado kono. Aka foko ida fana sai ike ba atle sai. Inenda sutu ya di dingul. Inenda Kaya di Dumola, and the Kodak Combe di Dumola. Look at what kind of insult is this?
Yalo found a mandama memboto, Walla Ilo doing Yantalo Naloconite caring, Wobe Como Burukalal.
Simple.
Ilo doing Kofoy, Nite caring Wobe Como Burukalal.
Thank you.
Eka in Karo Menkete exactly a Kisanata Musa Jamano Kane. Kita sababodi ye turafa Musa ko atale turafa mo me mo fal balonal comme ka story nyin ka kanakindi wala domandi bari ngamuru ngata point to lafta damen fala Gambia diun al ngala moyno Gambia diun al nga tenkun nga banko to tenkundi Gambia diun al nga hakilotu ñi molto mel yalon ko ka fu molo ka Senegal jube Senegal gamin Senegal be mamane day mamon kala atal Gambia nyinki dani Sonko sorona ni joma sorona ata dabo na la mol ye soro birinda na la mol findi da wala le prisin Sonko e même fo ala mol akoy ko Sonko le joma tomo baro tomonta nyame coalition le atombo wala UDP la nyaton ka do le atombo alina misalo jube jamba me alon ko kol samulu bari pata e manke client kan kurano ni afam ikam tradiele ikamulum bat hanila kidol fam buka client kumol kam mulung ila kitol buka kilinti wala kenya ka mulung ila kitol buka kilinti Sonko ni ndabo la kolti mulunda ba ila kitol manga kilinti de ni mol mista yeri mo furun lamoy Gambia be tula problem wala kono fa ila yawm kiyam ndela ni fo sir wa safe Gambia be ni problem mo men be kono banku dewnu mel yalo bonta email
non tol we know the game no tol yalla man kala go yalla tol we know the game yalla nyaje come for it. I don't want to talk about it because cause in somewhere else so but come for it I want to tell you something nembe ba ko ko ton tele abilon nte mamodo le barinte fente je mammel long
good
anu melia long e ka diamu ju e ka inimel ba ko kono melke bulala I know all of them but yalong what the time will come yalong e ka menke e kan to la audio tale e kan diamol tan video wande kam men fo wolu nyundu ko wallahi ni atara comment ni pala solam ni do ko wolam wallahi be kuma dole fanam fola yes but yalong amin anyway diamo won better let us not talk but what are the seal yalong me men kono bi diamo man sile but diamo lu be silale ha me nyolo naw tumole ha but
good
quand même faut fondin tole don alin kana so moyen ke joram alin kana so moyen ke joram this is my appeal alin kana so moyen ke joram class this is my appeal
good
that is only my appeal to the Gambian people alin kana so moyen ke joram e kanan kam e ka fondin ke akumo using kam e ka using kam for their interest
good
for their own interest
anin fana alin kana song yanke jorawti ko alfal kele
I don't know non e man ko mo ngo ngam fo ngam fo alin kana son nin ko e jorawti ron even ikan ko jorawti mente yalon so can let them not use us to be jorawti ron because I know what I'm telling you
okay
ibe il a vacances to jorawti menna man ka peti na man ka alfal kele na man ka alfal kele na man to serve their interest
good
imagine na do moy ako nyaje dol ako nyaje modol be balankan they don't want changes is because woli ajelo ko they are close usenu dabo ina usenu metale itol fe ko tol usenu be kelo from 1996 so nimbi usenu manke mansati maybe itol nyanda opportunity mention usenu la they will not have that opportunity because that is the reason wo mari nyolu man lef usenu falling this is nyum fana mu yalon ko malef kanyum ko diamu comme ngoy ko be sirin fenja mala kan mbat nandey diamo lungo be silale ni ko nande do diamo lungo be silale but anyway abaraka ba
abaraka ba thank you very much alma ale so kayrala banko ale atu kayro kono momo be jam fada da ni alon ka be kullota be banke ale be la jam famru ni fonka thank you very much
amin thank you abaraka thank you so guys abaraka ba that is brother Omar afanara to give his contributions comme quand même votre bolo kachakam the youths of the country for ninka besa hakil to back sa hakil to back all kumar jam back this is just what I have for you Abubakar Siddiq and Wandifa they will be live Gambian time 5:30 better live and there are platforms to discuss about issues comme kafon ninka olu kahamodinda and we are giving the tax to everyone momo be Facebook me tax digela ambe pare na join together na buloka funyoka na diamu na nyimma sakunda expose na diamu some of the issues me be kere banko kan it should be our duty and can to be a duty the leadership is not the issue here jumala be kala nyakon ko one the issue is let's discuss how the way forward. Let's discuss. Let's discuss. Benye masakunda expose nyadi le. Masakunda babolonka nyadi le. Masakunda mi alonko. They have no regard for anyone. This should be our topic of discussion. Utala barakabake analbadi ma Sheriffo Sonko, aka Baiyo Sonko Gambia 5 o'clock last year. Thank you.